My most loved family, welcome to another one here on Truth and Love the Church. We'll promote unity in the body of Christ and speak the truth in love. I know yesterday I put up a post over there. I really wanted to make a couple of videos, but I couldn't. I was so exhausted. So yes. In Prophet Angel's live broadcast, there is something that he said, which is as follows.
I would like to ask this. Did St. Patrick got part of the records and ran with the true gospel? Because it looks like he knew something that most of the Roman Catholic members didn't know.
The idea of St. Patrick having the unction to do what he was doing, number one, is based on our understanding of history. We always praise the man who has died. Because we are sons and daughters of sangomas and voodoo men and juju priests. We like the dead more than the living. The day Uebert angel will not be on this earth. It is the day you're going to talk about miracle money. You're going to talk about miracle height. You're going to talk about people that were raised from the dead. You talk about them with so much gusto. We need to be like Uebert angel. Why? Because he's dead. That's what we do. Kenneth Hagin was here. People were not thinking of meeting him. But when he died, people say, oh, I should have met him. The guy was full of faith. You do this, you do that. Idahosa was full of faith. Let me tell you something. There were people in the days of Idahosa who thought he was fake.
Well, hold it right there. I know there are some people who think that, Prophet Angel is lying, but it actually reminds me of this statement of a former member of Archbishop Idahosa, and that is Apostle Suleiman. This is what he has to say about the persecution that the late Archbishop, had to endure.
There was another movement in Benin. Those who grew up around that time know what I'm talking about. They came up on the Archbishop attacking. Let me say this to you. Most of the people who celebrate the Archbishop today, if the Archbishop, most of the people that celebrate the Archbishop now, if the Archbishop were alive now, they will criticize him. It was my pastor. You know why? The Archbishop was a very unconventional man. Unconventional man. I've been in a service where the Archbishop told us to drop everything we have and trek home. Trek home. He said, even if it's your last transport fare, trek. Now, if that comes out, if it was today, such a thing comes out, oh boy, pume.
How accurate that statement is. Let's continue.
They wrote things against him saying this guy is fake. Now, Ben Hinn, you talk against him until he dies. That's when you wake up and go, you know what? It's just, this man was so powerful, and videos of him doing miracles will start coming out. And preachers, you young preachers, you start talking about him like he was a powerful man. Yet I met him, you've heard what he said about Uebert Angel and Uebert Angel Jr. It's an incredible gift of the prophetic. Now imagine, he says it. Guess what we're calling him? A liar. He's not a right guy. He's evil. He's a trickster. All this nonsense we're going to say. Because he's still alive. We like dead people. If I get to your library today, you'll find that my books are not there in full. Kenneth Hagin's books are there. Lester Sumrall's books are there. God's Generals, there. They are all dead. You like them. Not the living. When Uebert dies, you will be talking. Uebert was dangerous. You do this, you do this, you do this. Man was easy for him to, this sickness. Because he's dead. While he's there. The problem of Christians, we don't celebrate the living. Let me tell you one shocking truth. If Jesus were alive today, I know you wanted me to say was alive today. Let me use your English. If Jesus was alive today, you would attend Spirit Embers. Jesus' church will be 100 meters away from my church here. You will be coming to mine. You pass Jesus' church like this and say, we are going to worship you there. Like again with human beings. That's exactly what they're doing when they pass Spirit Temples and go to another church. And Jesus is like, but I'm here. Come in here. And they're going somewhere else. Same way, if Jesus was alive today, he would not go to his church. He would start a church outside there under a tree. He will pass by and say, I don't know what they're doing there. But if he is the master, why is he not in a building? Why doesn't he buy a building? Why is he not wearing a suit, a real suit? Why? We're gonna this is gonna be a film that we're gonna put out there on our channel so that you guys can watch, where Jesus appeared in a restaurant somewhere. Wow. No, this is just a drama series. But you will see, and we're also in a process now of getting into the movie industry ourselves, so that. And let me just explain something. You're not going to see us opposing apostles, opposing pastors, claiming we want people to learn when we are in the back door trying to oppose Bushiri and some prophets. It's just the worst. You're not going to see me act in a movie where I'm opposing men of God. Because I hate them, so I have to create a movie for them. No, not doing that. If there is anything we are seeking for unity in the body of Christ, it's not there. Muslims are united. But you will see that those preachers will never act a movie where there is an imam. And they are opposing an imam because these Muslims are not jokers. They will come after you.
So I'll just end it here, my Mostas family. If you want the full video, I'll leave the link in the, in the description box. But, I kind of agree because, I have always, read the God's General series. And if you listen, like for the audio, like the audio version, or even read, if you actually read the one which says that where others succeeded and where others failed, you could actually see that in the healing ministry of John G. Lake, of William Seymour, the one who had, who once suffered from smallpox. If you read about, William Branham, A.A. Allen was actually called a drunkard, William Branham, they used to say that, criticize him for being divorced. Other ministers, they used to criticize them, for the way they ministered, the likes of Jack Cole and the like. You could actually even read about the missionaries, the Jeffreys, they were criticized a lot, they were persecuted. But now that they are gone, we celebrate them. I think it's actually a lesson that we really have to learn, that we need to appreciate our ministers while we still have them. I know the Bible in 1 Timothy chapter 5 verse 17, it says that those who teach, they should be accorded with a double honor. It does not just refer to your elder in the church or your pastor or your preacher, but everyone who has a Bible and who's preaching the gospel. So these are just my thoughts. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.